Hi Taurus, welcome to Sugar Free. This is your weekly reading for week commencing Monday the 15th of October 2018. I hope you're well, wherever you are, that you are warm and dry, free from pain and well fed. Right, one last shuffle. And one last cut. Okay, let's go for you, Taurus. High Priestess in reverse. Empress in the upright. And the Sun in the upright. Wow. Oh, Toro. Oh, goodness me. Well, that's good. That's not. But that is. Okay. Now, High Priestess in reverse, for me, Taurus, is the card of narcissism. It's the card of compassion and compassionate wisdom being subverted, turned on its head, and weaponized. That's the energy we're coming in with. Oh man. Right. The Empress here in the upright in the middle of the reading is telling me that this subversion of compassion here is receiving too much focus and is being kind of added to, I would say, and kind of fertilized here. Now, I don't know why that would be, but that's the message I'm getting from this, that this is being energized by this. The key to power is the Sun in the upright. The key to power here is to see that no matter what is going on here, no matter the clouds here, beyond the clouds, the sun is always shining. The sun is always shining somewhere, Taurus. Oh. Now, I know that Venus is in retrograde, and this is bound to be affecting Taurians. There's no way it's not. Taurians and Librans, Taurus and Libra both have Venus as their planet. There is no way that that is not having an effect. Hold on, Taurus, hold on with whatever is happening and really try your best to not feed this. I'm not saying you're a narcissist and you've got to like not feed your narcissism with the Empress energy. I'm not saying that at all. I kind of wish I hadn't said that about this card, because I don't actually think that's the case at the moment. I really don't. I just feel very, very strongly that this is the feminine energy that is uncomfortable and blocked and not flowing. And I'm not remotely surprised. I mean, at the moment, as I understand it, it's not even that Venus is moving backwards. Venus is stationary. I mean, I'm reading today on the 14th of October. That's as I understand it. If anybody knows different, you're welcome to correct me in the comments section. But as far as I understand it, Venus is absolutely stationary. There is no movement at all on this. And, you know, there is no way that is not going to be feeling like this, like the High Priestess in reverse. And yeah, I would say the only mistake might be to believe that this is how it is, that this feeling of there being no movement, no flow, that the kind of the spiritual blood has stopped flowing in the spiritual body, and everything has just gone and nothing's moving. It would be mistaken to really feel that that is how it always is. I'm getting a strong feeling of depression from this. And one of the awful things, one of the worst aspects of depression is that when it's there, it feels like it has always been there. It feels like it is always that way, and that any happiness you ever felt, sun in the upright here, was just a silly passing illusion, and that the truth of the matter is depression, and that is not correct, Taurus. It's not correct. I mean, if I remember rightly, I can't remember what the ins and outs of your monthly reading were, but the title was "Don't Fold In on Yourself." And that was before I'd really heard about this and looked into. I must have heard about it, but I hadn't really looked into the implications of this Venus retrograde. But you know, there was this kind of sense of folding in on yourself, closing in on yourself, stopping being expansive. And that is coming through again in this reading. However, the key to power, Taurus, the sun is shining, it's always shining somewhere. And even if it's not shining on you at the moment, that is only at the moment, and it is shining somewhere. And with your lovely, earthy, compassionate nature, you're gonna know that it's shining somewhere, and just knowing that is going to help cheer you up, Taurus. But I am concerned from this that the Shakti, the creative Shakti of the Empress here in the upright, sitting in the middle of the reading, will be kind of feeding in to this blockage of spiritual energy here in the High Priestess in the reverse. But I think it really is a question of just hanging on. Right, I'm going to clarify this. Okay, Ace of Cups. Right, this is definitely not narcissism. This is just unhappiness and perhaps tears, Taurus. That's what I'm seeing here. And oh, right, listen, I'm going to say because there's flow here, but there's no flow here. If you can, Taurus, if tears want to come, let them come. Let them come. You know, the sooner the rain of the tears has emptied the cloud, the sooner the sun will come back out. Right, let's clarify the Empress. Okay, Knight of Swords. I think this is going to be a hard time because it's going to be very difficult to get past the inner conviction that this Empress in reverse kind of fertilized and embroidered, I would say, by the Empress in the upright here, that this isn't really some awful realization of truth, like galloping in to kind of create a coup, all right? But this is in the block or the drain, okay? This is the middle position in the reading. This is the underbelly, the shadow side, and it's not where it's at. This is where it's at. But I am seeing the sense of a coup happening here over your well-being. It won't last. It will not last, Taurus. It won't. Key to power. Here's sun in the upright. You know, warmth, connection, contentment. Get it where you can this week, Taurus. Okay. Now, I'm going to say something really a bit, perhaps you might think over philosophical here, but just because you can't see something doesn't mean it isn't there. We have the Page of Wands here, looking very intently at the top of this wand and not looking at anything else. But all the stuff that's around him, even if it looks like a freaking red Martian landscape, right? All the stuff around him is still there, even though he's not looking at it. And this brings me back to this business about the sun. Even if the skies in the mind of your heart this week are grey, all right, and even if there's rain pouring out of them, beyond those skies, the sun is shining. It just is. It always is. It always does. It never ever changes. I mean, one day in the end, it will burn itself out, but you ain't going to have to worry about that ever, Taurus. It's always there, shining, fertilizing, bringing life. Here is Kuan Yin. It is this one. Okay. Oh, holy sisters. Oh, here are the three girls dancing under the stars. Now, when the sun isn't shining at night, it looks for all the world like the sun has gone away. But it hasn't. It's where it always was. It just so happens that the planet has turned and the bit we are on is facing away from the sun for a while. Okay, then there is a different sort of light. Now, there's an awful lot of light shining in this nighttime scene here. And I think it's the moon. We can't see it, but we can see the side of this lovely girl's smiling face. Whoops. Come on. Lit up by the moon. And we can see the front of this lovely girl's body lit up by some sort of light. And the magic little sheep creature between them staring up as they dance around her. It might be a bit of a dark night of the soul, Taurus, at the moment, but it's not going to last forever. And just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Please like, please share, please subscribe. If you would like a private reading, the email address is in the description box below. All best, Taurus. Cheers, bye-bye.